And so we have unwrapped our final Christmas present, and I hope on this Christmas Day you have been able to give and receive those things that mattered most. And wherever you are, I do hope you are close to those that you love. Happy Christmas.
Returns with a special house party on New Year's Day at 6:55 on BBC1.
Christmas Day on BBC1. At 6:05, it's got to be Only Fools and Horses.
Bill, I've got to shoot off. Cassie needs me at home. What for? She's most probably at the right temperature.
Stone me, Rodney. What are you two trying for, a baby or a barbecue?
At 7:30, it's party time with the EastEnders.
You sure you know how to drive this thing? No sweat. Your husband's a getaway driver. He taught me everything he knows.
Join the birds in Hollywood for a special adventure at 8. At 9:10, the big movie is Ghost.
I can think about you every minute. I'll do anything. I'll do penance. Give me penance, but make that guy go away.
No way.
A Christmas Day spectacular for BBC1.
Spectacular movie action for Christmas afternoon now on BBC1. It's time to dust off the DeLorean for the final adventure.
Superman 3, his greatest challenge. An evil tycoon and a no-good scheming bum.
Don't call me a bum.
Create the ultimate machine.
A fellow that can fool the computer can rule the world himself.
And destroy Superman as we know him. Can he survive? Find out Christmas Sunday, 3:15 on BBC1.
BBC1 this Christmas, the best value anywhere for ski gear.
All this equipment here is manufactured by the one country that leads the world in alpine clothing, namely Fiji.
All heart is Derek.
Couple of bob for charity.
He's trying to save Wales.
Not half the way they beat us at rugby last year.
Christmas Day is Only Fools and Horses in 10 minutes on BBC1.
Over on BBC2 in 5 minutes, the Northern Ballet perform a new production of Dickens' classic, A Christmas Carol. Here on BBC1 now, the news with John Humphreys.
The Queen says significant progress has been made towards bringing peace to Northern Ireland. In her Christmas message, she's spoken of the light of hope in the dark streets. Another Home Alone case, a 2-year-old boy left by himself in a locked bedroom. Good evening. In her Christmas message, the Queen has spoken about the significant progress that's been made in the past year in solving some of the world's most difficult problems, including Northern Ireland. She talked about the light of hope, breaking after years of fear and darkness. The Prime Minister of the Irish Republic, Albert Reynolds, has said the peace process must not get bogged down in premature talk about what happens once the terrorism stops. Mr. Reynolds was writing for the Sunday Life newspaper to be published in Belfast tomorrow. The Queen's message had been recorded earlier this week at Sandringham in Norfolk, where today most of the royal family attended the traditional Christmas service.
Back at Sandringham, just for 24 hours, the Princess of Wales joined the family group attending church. After her much-proclaimed retreat from public life, her priority now is to be with her sons as much as possible. Last year, with her separation from Prince Charles so recent, she spent Christmas away from them and the rest of the royal family. This year, she was determined that it should be different. And so the Queen found that she had almost all her family around her, including this year's newcomer, Viscountess Linley. There was no sign of Prince Edward's new girlfriend, Sophie Rhys-Jones, although it's thought she may be invited to stay over the new year. For the second year running, the Queen's message was recorded at Sandringham, this time in the library. In it, she reflects on the speed of modern communications and the importance of not shielding ourselves from the truth, however unwelcome, even though it can make us yearn for some good news. There has, she says, been significant progress towards solving some of the world's most difficult problems, such as the Middle East and South Africa. But she singled out the efforts towards a settlement in Northern Ireland for particular mention.
In Northern Ireland especially, these last years, fear has made the streets dark indeed. Now we have seen that the light of hope can brighten them. May 1994 bring to those brave people who live there and go about their lawful lives undaunted the reward they deserve: peace.
It was a message of hope that, in her words, the world could be made a more humane and happier place if people worked together. For Christmas, her family did its best to heal the rifts of the past. But after the church service, the Princess of Wales left Sandringham to spend the rest of the day with her own relatives and friends. Jenny Bond, BBC News.